God damn it. Sorry guys. A little fuck up on my part. But hey everyone, CCG Genesis here. Welcome to another episode. Well, another episode. I just want to mainly talk about the new Vingolf actually. The new Vingolf is actually... I'm actually quite excited about it, and there's a cat again that everyone loves. Hey Thor. Come here Thor. So... Bye Thor. Alright, so mainly... Is anyone else excited about this new Vingolf set? I haven't been excited about the Vingolf set since the first one, because mainly due to all the reprints and Vlad. Bye Thor, again. So the main card I really do want to talk about is Abdul. Abdul is incredibly strong. If those of you that don't know Abdul, it makes it so automatic abilities cannot activate anymore for your opponent. So it's a giant walk-in skill drain. So you can combo it with Tsukiyomi, and then you just lock down your opponent, basically. Things that I've been topping are Kyuubi, Lumia, well, Turbo Glider's topping too, but that's Turbo Glider. If you stop Adam Rolly, you stopped Adam Rolly. And then you stop hooks from the Turbo Glider, you also stop hooks from Lumia, you stop the cats, you stop Tamas, you stop Percivals if they play Percivals, and so on and so forth. So, the main reason why I want to talk about Abdul is because Abdul is going to change the meta by itself. The fact that Abdul exists might make it more of a spell-heavy format again, to the point where it's just going to probably be Mikage control again, so where he just OTKs you with a bunch of blood counters, unless he's playing just another spell mirror match. At that point, you had to kill your own resonators, like you have to play Azathoth and kill off your own Azathoth to get enough blood counters. But yeah, got my allergies are acting up because of these cats. Oh well, I'll have to live with it. So then, cards like Hera loses a lot more strength. By Thor again. But it has the thing. And then, the main thing I'm also very excited about this Vingolf set, it's actually a decently good set. With this Vingolf set being a thing, I feel like this Vingolf is going to push Force Solul up a bit more, especially since it's supporting Wanderer format even better. Especially with the cards like Lumia. Lumia is insanely good. The thing about Lumia, people have been and my locals have been asking me why it's a good card. Mainly because it generates card advantage without having card in hand. So cards like Nameless Mist, Squire Dark Alice, Life is Darkstorm don't affect it because it's removed from play. That's 3 extra cards or 1 extra card depending on what deck you're playing. Obviously I'm going to possibly play in a Lumia deck, so I have 3 extra cards. It's Lumia's ruler ability on a force of a body. So it's a lot cheaper to bring out, a lot easier to bring out, more consistently to bring out with 4 instead of 1. And it's just good. Kaguya, the Resonator Kaguya I'm insanely looking forward to because of Valentina 3.0. Or 5.0 in my case, because I always count every single card of it. Mainly to the fact that to be able to sacrifice tokens, the bunny tokens, to get off Valentina's abilities, or just to generate a bigger board advantage for the deck, means that Kaguya could help really support a slower deck format like Valentina's 5.0. Mainly because of the fact that you're just trying to control the board, controlling your opponent's hand. It generates blockers for you, generates sacrifice fodder for you, so on and so forth. Then Bahamut is interesting. Incarnation 3 or 6 mana. It can burn you for 700, making it a great finisher card, but I don't really see it seeing much. I'm not going to think about seeing it so much play, because I'd rather just play Sylvia at that point. Because Sylvia gives you a 5/5 token, and if you're playing Sylvia, you have swiftness. So I wish if Bahamut was if Bahamut was in Bahamut deck, get Swiftness, that'd be insane. That'd be really good because it'll be 1,000 hit you for 1,000 after sacrificing 3 Resonators or paying 6 mana. Gives you a reason to use Bahamut to search out Bahamut, which is ironic actually, it's hilarious. Well, it'll be full gold searching out Bahamut really, but yeah. And then the Grim Resonator, I really like the Grim Resonator and the concept of Grim. The fact that you're able to make everything into a fairy tale in your deck and hand makes it a very unique card and lets you have a very unique deck and deck builds. So the fact that I can play any Resonator I want, make it to a fairy tale, and then search out any fairy tale with cards with Millium search card, I forgot what it was called, but it searches 2 fairy tales of your Millium, and then you're able to search any card with Grim. But fairy tales themselves have amazing support. They have one of the strongest backbones in the game, in my opinion. Just because they have so much, they have different attributes, different colors, different play styles. There's so many ways to play fairy tales, and they're really good just by themselves. But having the ability to splash in other cards and then make them searchable is even better. So let's say you're playing a pseudo aggro deck, and then you play like Joan of Arc, let's say, and then you're able to search out Joan of Arc at turn 6 or turn 4 with Grim, or turn 6 with Millium to be able to play at the same turn. But hell, Grim itself is a good card because it has the ability of force that pushes extra damage. I think it works when I was blocking, I don't remember quite exactly. But the fact that it can push for a little bit more damage is nice. All you have to do is protect the Grim Resonator, so you would play like white-green, play with Secluded Refuges, Seal of Wind and Light to protect your Grim Resonator, just to be able to have the ability to keep searching for fairy tale Resonators are not really fairy tales. And then Alice, I like Alice. Alice is really good. At the same time, because it's a card that doesn't let you deck out. Of course, you have to pay the mana cost for it to play from deck as you search. I'm pretty sure it's after the search results, because at that point. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter. In some cases, it does, but I'm pretty sure it's after the search results you bring out the Alice. But in any case, the fact that you can bring a Resonator out of your deck thins out the deck some more. The fact that it doesn't deck you out either. You can't deck out for playing Alice's, which is insanely good. It's a good one-of card mainly, just for the fact that you just can't deck out. And it would make them waste resources on it. It's a good blocker. So you can have Faria's Summon. Let's say you have 5 mana open, you have Faria's Summon. So you resolve Faria's Summon, then you bring out Alice to block that turn, and then you're set up for a how long play the next turn basically. And then turn 6 you play the how long. It's actually decently good with Priscia. I was thinking about playing the Alice myself in that deck just because of the fact that you could just have nothing to do turn 5 and search and make a body in a block, or just have another body in general. Dracula, and then let's talk about Dracula. Dracula, in my opinion, is rather good. The fact that eventually Regalias would be cycled out would make Dracula more. Well, not more. Would make Dracula appealing to people to have the rulers become imperishable. So black is going to be a very prominent color, most likely the highest thing in the future. Just for the fact that Dracula would make your ruler gain natural imperishable as long as he's out on the field. Obviously, there's ways around it. You could blank out his text. I think it's when his card enters your field, or as long as his card enters your field. I don't really remember myself. And honestly, I can't really look at the pictures because I don't have it on me. And you know, I'm just trying to make videos to help you guys out. And It's actually sort of hard to do this, honestly. I'm doing this no script, just the top of my head. But this Vingolf looks very promising. I'm actually sort of disappointed in Shahrazad, but at the same time, she's a good stun lock. So you could play her in a Lumia deck, swing with her, top deck another card. If you could somehow rest her the same turn you played her, you lock 2 cards, so you stun them for 2 turns of draw, which is also decently good. But I honestly am sort of disappointed about the Shahrazad Resonator. I was really hoping it would be like a pseudo Shahrazad effect where it's just enter the field, put any card in your library to the top of the deck instead of into your hand. So it's just like Shahrazad, but a weaker version of Shahrazad. Because some of these Resonators have been extremely good. Like Lumia, for example, just having the ability of the old ruler Lumia. So I was hoping after that, when I saw that, Shahrazad would be something like Shahrazad, but a little bit weaker. You know, she's a 4-drop, 9/9, so her stats are decently well for a 4-drop. But she's a 4 mono green, so it's a lot harder to bring out, unless you're just playing like... Well, not technically I could bring her out in any mono green deck, honestly, because you're ramped like insanely good. But, and then Little Red's insanely good. Little Red Green Rush is going to be a deck I see. Especially a Wanderer format, because you just play that Musketeers, and then you just go crazy. You can play that in Grim and just go crazy. As long as you control 1 green stone, you can play that in Sylvia. Sylvia's going to love that card too, because you just play 1 green stone, and then just the red. The rest is mono red. Because Sylvia can still produce green. Then you play the elf. You have Sacred Elves. If anything, if you need more green, you play Rapid Growth. Like, Little Red's just so versatile. I would play her in any deck that has green in it. Sadly, if you won't get the added bonus of being bigger if you're playing in dual stones, but that's fine. Like turn 1, she's already a 4/4 body. If you're just playing a mono green deck, it was just like play swing for 4. Like, I don't know what's going on with Force of Will. Like, they don't know, and they want us to like keep colors the same. Because they made Little Red Green Rush a possibility now because of, and then in Wanderer format, Musketeers are gonna love abusing that because they're a Swarm Rush deck because of Pumpkin Witch and all of that. And then I don't know about, and then Faria, in my opinion, is really good. I love Faria. Like, Faria can solve the game by herself. She protects herself. As long as you have white mana, she can't die by battle. So you have to kill her by like card effects with space-time anomalies. You have to kill her with Soul Hunt. Soul Hunt's basically the actual way to remove her, unless you don't have mana anymore. But mainly, other than that, Melgus, some people say it's good, some people say it's bad. In my opinion, it's a decent card. It just depends on the matchups. You can play it to gain life, so that's good. Wanderer format, if you play against Black Tempest, is an instant of swing for 6, they can't gain life. Congratulations. Other than that, like, the Arliss is insanely good because you could bring it out with Invigoration of Winglord as well. And Invigoration, in my opinion, is going to be really good next format. You can play with Celestial Wing Seraph, and by the way, that Celestial Wing Seraph promo, I need 4 of them like right now. I love Celestial Wing Seraph. She's one of my favorite angel cards. Well, she is my favorite angel card. She's one of my favorite resonators in the list. I mean, hey, maybe eventually I'll make a top 10 resonator list, hopefully. Just so you know, to give you guys something to do. Just something you guys to watch, and then you guys could give me your opinions on it. Well, tell me what you want me to do. Well, tell me what you think I should do. Maybe if I should do a resonator list, top ruler list. honestly, I'm just trying to make content for you guys until I find like actual people with free time to make games with, like to do matches with, and then record matches. Hopefully on Thursday people will show up at the Rock so we can play. I can get some recording done. Hopefully they'll record in mass. Bring my laptop there and just start charging my battery, my camera battery, and load up the videos into the laptop, and then keep on recording. Hopefully I get mass amount of recordings done that day, and then just upload them during the week, like hopefully 1 or 2 matches a week at that point, just if people would let me do it. But I still need to get a match in with Soul. Soul's very strong. People have asked me how you beat Soul Combo. The main thing to beat Soul Combo right now is honestly Ice Shackles. Ice Shackles is a very strong card against Soul, just for the fact they had to J activate, and then if you and then once they get rid of their demon, get the mana counters on the trigger, you Black Moonbeam them, and then no longer can activate their ancient mana anymore, ancient magic counters anymore. Cards like Sorrow Necromancy Memoria could get rid of their Sympathy, so on and so forth. Soul's very strong. It's a good burn deck. Soul combo is also good. Mercurius combo is good. Mars burn is good. Like the ability just to play cards without having to pay your actual mana stone base is really strong. I like it a lot. Hopefully we see, I don't know what we're going to see in the Valhalla set besides Loki, and we're going to see Cronus as well, and I just hope that Cronus is not drawing after a card every time you draw a card. Because, oh my god, I'm going to rage quit. I will legit rage quit. I don't want FTKs in the game again. I don't want FTKs right now. Because apparently we're going to get a new Alice World card and the Dragon Emperor, which is a basically weaker version of Alice World. It's a fair version of Alice World. And then apparently a Wanderer format of Alice World Mikage, which I still have no idea how that works. How apparently it works. Like, I really do want to play some Wanderer format games. And I do want to record some casual games. Like, hopefully I can record maybe a free-for-all format. But other than that, because the thing is, in Force of Will, we were doing it, it takes way too much time, and then I wouldn't know how to split it up or to do any of that. Because the first time we did a free-for-all, it took around 2 hours. Well, technically an hour and a half, but basically might as well have been 2 hours. But that's mainly due to all the banter that was going on. And I really wish I had recorded that first game, because that game was hilariously good. Hopefully, Thursday I can get it up. Maybe people would love to record a free-for-all. I would love to do that. I'll get my laptop on a charger and just record the whole thing, and hopefully probably split it up into 2 parts if it's too long. If I think it's way too long. Unless you guys don't mind watching an hour and a half video. But other than that, and then just upload them at different time. Upload them at the same day. But then you guys could have like, alright, one part of video for this part, and then have another part just to do something else with it. But you know, other than that, and then I guess while I'm on the topic here, do like a small discussion about how to get better at the game. Mainly the fact that I've had so many people that are too afraid to play against me. And then just too afraid to play Force of Will in general because they're just afraid of losing, or they don't want to lose, mainly. But the thing is, it's just like, how do you expect to get better if you don't play the game? If you're too afraid to lose, that your fear of losing, that your fear of failure or losing is basically overpowering you to the point where you don't want to enjoy the game anymore. At that point, why are you playing any card game in general? Why are you playing any game in general if you're too afraid to lose? And if you're too afraid to improve yourself? I'm sorry if shuffling gets annoying in the background. I'm just doing this to occupy myself. Plus, I really like shuffling. Like, what can I say? Also, I'm test drawing because I also want to see if I can go to the HGP in Georgia very soon. So I need much practice as I can get, much drawing, much test. I need to test the hands as much as possible. But yeah, you guys tell me what you think of the new Vingolf set. Tell me what you guys think I should do to improve the community and much more. Honestly, this community is mainly for the viewers, and I'm here to help you guys out. Eventually, when I feel like making a Facebook, I'll make a Facebook. I'll probably make my own Patreon, just mainly for the channel itself, so whatever money you guys decide to donate will be put back inside the community. Maybe to have actual editing or anything, or tell me if you guys want me to keep, to actually edit the videos, or to keep what I've been doing, because I've been really mixed about what I've been doing, mainly for the fact that I like the personality that it adds, but at the same time, it doesn't really get the explanation that it needs to have. So if you would want more professional commentary, or would you want just to have the normal way I've been doing it, which is, in my opinion, very entertaining to listen to us all be stupid and everything. And it adds a lot more personality to the games, and then I can go over and then the deck profile videos, obviously. I still haven't been able to get the Gwyber Turbo deck. I haven't been able to get the Allosaurus deck. Allosaurus also topped, which was amazingly good, in my opinion. So did Priscia, which I'm really excited that they're topping now. Makes me really excited to play Priscia right now. Sadly, I wasn't me to top with it first, but whatever, right? I've been playing Priscia since Sacred Beasts first were announced. And I'm really finally happy that they're getting the recognition that they deserve. Well, the Sacred Beast has always been getting the recognition it deserves. Priscia, on the other hand, didn't. But I'm finally happy that she's finally getting the recognition that she deserves. Because she's one of my favorite rulers in the game. Again, if you guys want me to make a list of my top favorite rulers and my top favorite resonators, I'll probably make them the same list just to not have the repetitive videos, or just to, make the video a little bit longer for you guys. And then have an explanation of why these are my favorite resonators / rulers. But it's all up to you guys. You can private message me on YouTube to tell me what you want me to do. If you want discussion videos on certain other things, like maybe theory discussions on future decks. My friend wants to build a Lapis when he comes out, so hopefully once we see the support there, we can start building we can start building new decks. I want to start working when the Vingolf set finally finishes out. I want to start working on a Kaguya 3.0 lockdown deck, which I think is going to be really cute. Because it just runs Tsukiyomi Nobles and Abduls, and then you have Raphael. It's really trolly. And the objective is just to lock down your opponent from doing anything possible. Sadly, with no lot of silence, it makes it a lot harder to do. But we do have Final Breeze now, which is good. Basically a pseudo law of silence. It's a little bit better than law of silence because they have something that you can bounce back up. But other than that, yeah. So I hope you guys like this video. Leave a like down below. Leave a comment down below. This helps improve the channel. It helps me improve the channel some more. Leaving comments gives me suggestions on future videos. Gives me future ideas. I'm really sorry. Once again, I made an apology video about it before. But again, I'm really sorry that I haven't been able to make more content for you guys, just for the fact that, again, people aren't free to record. And then we decided to move Forcible on Thursdays instead of Saturdays, which in my opinion is still a stupid mistake, but whatever. Hopefully, if more people show up on Thursdays than they did on Saturdays, what do I know, right? I'm still a student myself, so why would I not want to show up on Saturdays and go to Thursdays, right? But hey, anyway, thanks for watching. God damn it.
I hate doing this.
I always have to go up, turn off the